Well, hello, sunshine. So, I wanted to share with you something that came up in one of the posts. So, I post daily cards on Facebook and on Instagram as well. And the card of the day was about our purpose, right? Living our purpose. And we had some people who had responded saying, they didn't know what their purpose was. And I want to share with you that our purpose is many things, right? It's like how we show up in the world, who we are daily, how we interact with our loved ones, with our friends, the people that are closest to us, because that impacts them. It impacts the world and how we are and who we are. And so when you are um, being kind and caring and loving to somebody, that is part of your purpose because it affects them, right? And it has a ripple effect in the world. There's also where like we have to set boundaries and stand up for ourselves. That is part of your purpose because you're not allowing somebody you're not enabling somebody, right, with bad behavior. So there are many ways that our purpose show up for us. And sometimes we think a purpose has to do with something big or something massive. And it really is about who we are and how we live our lives. That is what our purpose is. It's the daily things, it's the little things that we do. And it's also when we find joy in our lives, when we follow our passions, like our creative passions. If there's something that you really like to do, like cooking, or if you like gardening, or, painting, if you like to go visit different places, or, travel, all of that is part of your purpose because along the way, you're meeting people and you're interacting and you're sharing you with the world. That is your purpose every day. It doesn't have to be something, this that magnificent or this like big thing. Sometimes we think a purpose is like, like a musician, right? Or somebody that's an actor or somebody that, is in the spotlight. It's like a lot of times people think that's what your purpose is. If you're not like that big, if you're not a celebrity, then you haven't, completed your life purpose. It's nothing like that at all. Our life purpose, we're in our family group, right? We're in our friends group, we're in our job group. Those are all soul family connections, and all of that interaction is what our purpose is all about because we come here to interact with people. We come here to have challenges. We come here to experience difficulties and loss and growth, while we are going through challenges. That's your purpose. So think back to this was something I heard recently too. We don't grow from our, like our like the fun times or, the happy times. We grow and we learn from the times where we've been challenged, where we've been hurt, where we've had to set those boundaries, where somebody, has betrayed us. If you think back to those times where something has happened and you had to completely, change your whole life, that in itself is where the growth is. And that's where we learn our lessons and that's where we expand. And it's not easy, it's really hard, but that's what our purpose is all about. It's being here, living daily. And then our main, honestly, our main purpose really is to find joy in the little things, find joy daily in the things that we do that that we love, that bring in harmony, right? That bring in peace. It could be a walk, your daily walk. It could be a phone call, it could be a hug from a loved one. It could be, you going, I know I love swimming. So for me, going swimming, when the weather allows, that brings me so much joy. And I love that. Or gardening, right? Or cooking. I love doing those things. So those are the things that we are meant to do. That's our purpose. That's part of my purpose is to, when we have a high vibration, we are attracting more good things into our lives. And that's our intention. That's the intention that we should be having is to do those things, do those little things that bring in joy daily. And eventually it has an accumulative effect. Now, I'm going to be launching my 21-day abundance challenge to raise your vibration. That's going to be on May 5th. So watch for the link. I haven't sent it out yet, but I will be. Maybe when I post this video, the link will be out, but I will be talking more about that. But I just really wanted to address this with the card of the day and what your purpose is, and also let you know if you want to raise your vibration and you want to, have, more abundance in your life. And we're going to do little challenges every day for 21 days. I'm going to be sending out a video. It's free. I'm so excited. I'm going to have meditations and you'll be able to access it. So it'll be free for a limited time, but make sure you join. Okay. When you sign up, you're going to get access to the introduction. You're going to get access to the first day of the challenge before the challenge even begins, and also the meditations. So I will keep you posted and let you know when that comes out. And thank you so much. Let me know how this video has helped you. If you resonate with it, what do you feel like your purpose is? What are some of the things that you enjoy doing? What are the things that in your daily life that bring you joy and happiness? Those are the things that we want to focus on. All right, sending so much love to you. Have a beautiful day.